Hello friends, welcome to KT Research Guidance Bureau. It's my immense pleasure that I, Dr. Krina D. Shah, I like to share some of the important point of this bureau, that this guidance bureau is helpful to research students. It is even helpful to postgraduate students, and it is also important for those who wants to clear NET, SLATE or any other competitive exams. Not only this bureau is helpful to those who wants to increase their knowledge. So, it's my humble request to all of you to subscribe this channel, like this channel, and at last please favor the bureau. This KT Research Bureau provides me platform to share knowledge of different subjects, and today I am once again here to share my views for accountancy. In today's lecture, I like to share theoretical framework for accounting, account and accountancy. I also like to give golden rules for accounting. Nowadays, accounting information system, what are accounting information system, functions of accounting information system, users of accounting information system, qualitative characteristics and various branches of accounting. I like to cover all this topic in my today's session. I hope you will enjoy this session. Now, I like to start with the basic of accounting. What is accounting? When students enter in the commerce stream, they want to know what is accounting. Laymen can understand that whatever transactions recorded in books of account, the method, the ways they are recorded, that is known as accounting. In the language of accountancy, accounting is the art of recording, classifying and summarizing transaction in a significant manner and in terms of money. Transactions and events which impart at least of a financial character and interpreting the results thereof. So, one can say that accounting is a system. In layman language, accounting is system which provides summarized knowledge of monetary transactions. Now, another term is account. Account is a statement summarizing the record of transactions in the form of credits, debits, accruals and adjustment that have occurred and have an effect on an asset, equity, liability or past, present or future revenue. So, account is related with monetary transactions having effects on assets, liabilities. The same transaction may be of past, it may be for future and it may be related with present. So, in single line or in a single word, one can say that account is a statement or ledgers. Now, next term is accountancy. Accounting, account and accountancy. Accounting is a system. Account is a statement or ledger. Now, accountancy. Accountancy is the framework of actual process of communicating information about the financial state of company to its stakeholders, usually in the form of financial statement, which show the assets and resources under the company's control in monetary terms. So, accountancy is the final format which is provided by company in a financial statement, in the form of financial statement. So, in single word we can say that accountancy is the framework of information. Now, to record monetary transactions, there are basic rules of accounting. These rules are: for different types of accounts. In accountancy, basically there are three accounts: real account, personal account and nominal account. When any account is related with real account, at that time the rule of debit what comes in the business and credit what goes out from the business is applicable. Same way, the account is related with person, it's a natural person or artificial person. At that time, rule of debit the receiver and credit the giver is applicable. In last type of account, that is nominal type of account, debit the expenses whatever incur in the business, all losses of the business, and credit the income or gains of business. These are the basic golden rules for recording any type of transaction in books of accounts. If one is going to remember these rules, it makes the next work easy for them, that is recording transactions as well as interpreting the transactions. Now, the most important and commonly discussed things are what are accounting informations. Accounting informations, what are these informations? Then one is unable to understand why all these things are required, why we want to have all such type of information. Then I like to say that an information system is a formal process for collecting data, processing the data into information and distributing that information to users. If a common man who is not aware with the commerce subject, he wants to know regarding the transactions which are held in the business, he wants to derive the conclusion of the business at the end of the week, at the end of the month or at the end of the year. At that time, if the transactions are scattered, then he is unable to understand what is the outcome of his business. So, for that purpose, process is required. So, collection of data is required. Only collection of data is not sufficient. At the same time, some process is required to convert the collected data into information. And after converting the data into information, the next step is distributing that information in such a way that users are able to understand the same. The main purpose of accounting information system is to collect, store and process financial and accounting data and produce informational reports that managers or other interested parties can use to make business decisions. Or you can say, from this reports and informations at all level, the persons are able to take their own decisions related with the business, expansion of the business, contraction of the business, increase in number of product or to cut short the products looking at the scenario of the market. Then after, next point comes to functions of an accounting information system. Once the informations are gathered, processed and it is given to users, the next step is what are the function of this AIS? Then the first function of AIS is the efficient and effective collection and storage of data concerning an organization's financial activities, including getting the transaction data from source documents, recording the transaction in journals and posting data from journals to ledgers. So, the most important first function is collected data are properly distributed. For that purpose, first step is write journal entries. From the journal entries, the data are posted in different ledger accounts. After processing the data, the information in the ledgers, the second function of AIS is start. The second function of AIS is to supply information which are useful for making decisions, including producing managerial reports and financial statement. From the prepared ledgers, trial balance is prepared. From the trial balance, financial statements are prepared. So, raw data are converted into finished data which are helpful to take decision to different users of this information. That is the second function of accounting information system. The third function of AIS is to make sure controls are in place at the time of recording and processing the data. At most care is taken that no data are manipulated. If data are manipulated, then the intention is changed. Intention is changed, then in the hands of users they are unable to take correct decisions, and that is the third function of AIS. Accounting information system is useful for different users. There are two types of users of this information: internal users as well as external users. Internal users are those who are going to take decisions regarding their business, like owners, managers and employees. It is important for owners to know that whatever investment made by them, the same is converted into profitable decision or not. At the same time, it is important for manager to know that whatever trust put by owners for conducting these activities, are they able to fulfill that trust? Are they able to take corrective decisions? And at last, employees. It is even useful for employees to know that whatever efforts made by them, all those efforts are converted into fruitful results or not. In this way, accounting informations are useful for internal users. At the same time, this information is even useful to external users. External users includes investors who wants to invest in a particular type of business or companies, whatever their savings for future planning. Then lenders who wants to invest or wants to make business with a particular company or institutions. For them also this information is useful, that the same institute, the same company is profit making or not. What are the possibilities of their outstanding amounts come from the business, all etc. For knowing or getting such type of informations, accounting informations, financial statements are helpful to them. Then it is also useful to suppliers for taking future decisions, that if the company is constantly expanding the business, then it is beneficial for them to be connected with the same, so that they are able to get their amount timely. These informations are even helpful to government to frame policies for a particular type of business, companies or industries through which it belongs. So it is even helpful to government. Not only this, tax authorities are also able to get required information from this, that whatever tax paid by those companies or other dues or any other ways, whatever they are having for tax authorities are correctly fulfilled or not. Then for common public, that companies performing its social responsibility or not. Whatever societal resources utilized by them are properly utilized in a maximum capacity, it is utilized or not. Customers to know that they are able to get the product at fair price or not. The profit charged by them is appropriate or not. And at last, auditors, that whatever informations provided by company, those informations are correct or not. And in this way, accounting informations are useful to internal users as well as external users. After completing the part of users, next point comes is qualitative characteristics of accounting information. Because of which characteristics this accounting informations are required in business. Then relevance. It must be related with the business, and that's why these informations are required, related with a particular financial year or previous financial year. The informations which are included in financial statement, all those are related with the business only, and that's why accounting informations are required. Another characteristic of accounting information is representational faithfulness. Whatever data presented by them presented through accounting information are trustworthy. They are able to put trust on the same. They are able to take decisions from this data, and that's why it is important. Then next characteristic is verifiability. One is able to verify that the data provided by business is correct or not, because sources are available for verifying the data. And another important characteristic of accounting information is it is verifiable. Then timeliness, the prompt time the data are recorded, at the actual time when the transaction took place in the business, at that time only the transaction is recorded. So another characteristic is timeliness. Then understandability, that are they able to understand the accounting information or not. That is also characteristics. If raw data are available, then a layman who is not connected with the commerce or accounts is unable to understand the details. But when it is given in a perfect format, then at least that person is able to know that the business is profit making or not. In future, what will be its future? Are they capable to invest in this company? The company or business is able to utilize resources at maximum level or not. And that's why also another characteristic is understandability from the data provided through accounting information. And next characteristic is comparability. The data are compared internally as well as externally. Internally means with other departments, with previous years, the data can be compared and future of the business can be justified. Even decisions are taken for expansion or contraction of business. At the same time, the same data are utilized to compare external business with external businesses, the business which similar type of business which are run by other institute or other company, it can be compared with the same, so that idea is derived that the company or business is going in the same line track or not. So in this way, another characteristic of accounting information is comparability. Now, accounting information system, the part is completed here. The initial base which is required for knowledge is completed here. There are various branches of accounting. Basically, there are two branches, financial accounting and cost accounting. From these two branches, the third branch, management accounting comes into existence. These three branches are divided in syllabus of 3 years of undergraduate. Financial accounting related informations are provided to students in FY BCom. Cost accounting informations are provided to students in SY BCom. After getting informations regarding knowledge regarding financial accounting and cost accounting in final year, they are given management information and knowledge of management accounting, which is actually required for them, because afterwards they have to go into the market for their future to make their career. Now the next point of accounting system, which is most important, that is basis of accounting system. We all very well know that initially transactions were recorded on cash basis or receipt basis, but time changes and with the same new points came into existence, accrual or mercantile basis and hybrid, which is mix of both cash and accrual basis. I like to complete this session here only. I hope you are getting very good information from this bureau. This bureau is even helpful to increase your knowledge. So I once again request you all to subscribe for the same and favor the same bureau. Thank you very much.